today's devotion is from Philippians 4, verses 10 to 23, and our study is focused on verses 10 to 11. And let's read it. I will rejoice greatly in the Lord that at last you have renewed your concern for me. Indeed, you have been concerned, but you had no opportunity to show it. I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. So, God uses people to meet our needs in different areas, and just like Paul in this passage, he is acknowledging the Philippians for their financial help that he received during his apostolic missions in different places. And he is encouraging everyone to be content in any circumstances that they are into, because he said in verse 13 that he can do all things through Christ that strengthens him. So as much as circumstances should not dictate our sense of joy, so also our circumstances must not dictate our sense of contentment. So we can be contented in any and every situation only when we are fully comfortable in our circumstances, when we are not greedy for more than that we already have, and when we're trusting God's love for us even when our circumstances aren't so favorable, when our heart is full, when we know that we're not lacking anything that God has not already given us. So we too can be a blessing to people, especially with fellow believers. And we can offer our time, talents, and treasures for them to be blessed and feel that contentment can be achieved whatever circumstances we are into through the power of Christ that strengthens us. So today, why don't you share this love to others? And here you can find joy in giving. Have a blessed weekend, and God bless you.
Which leads Paul to his conclusion. He again thanks the Philippians for their sacrificial gift, and he wants them to know that his imprisonments, that his times of poverty, that these are not true hardships for him. They've actually become his greatest teachers, showing him that no matter his circumstances, he has learned the secret of contentment. It's simple dependence on the one who strengthens him. Paul has come to see his own suffering as a participation in the story of Jesus. The letter to the Philippians gives us a unique window into Paul's own heart and mind. He saw his entire life as a reenactment of the story of Jesus. And you can sense in this letter his close connection to Jesus, his awareness that Jesus' love and presence is closer than his own skin. And that's what gave him hope and humility in his darkest hours. And so Paul shows us that knowing Jesus is always a deeply personal, transforming encounter. And that's the kind of Jesus that Paul invites others to follow. And that's what Paul's letter to the Philippians is all about.